We are your Echo-Based Network. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am the coach. Nick is not here today on this one, but we did want to get this video out. So many things have been happening recently with the Kenobi series, and who knows what's going to happen next. But here's the things that we do know. A leak just happened of the set. Somebody leaked out a video on TikTok, and it shows a very good brief glimpse of what the set is going to be, and we have Ewan McGregor's comments on that set that we want to take a look at that, and also some other things that have happening, such as the return of Jar Jar Binks. We're going to look at this, guys, and tell you basically everything that we know about Kenobi right now and keep everybody up to date. So the first thing we know is that Obi-Wan Kenobi series begins shooting this month in Los Angeles. That is a good thing. Stay tuned. We will be giving you more information about that as it develops. Obi-Wan Kenobi will stream exclusively on Disney+. I believe that everybody is aware of that. Obi-Wan Kenobi takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. Now, this is a point that has some people very nervous. There's a lot of people that have an issue with this series taking place because in our minds, in many of our minds, Obi-Wan was supposed to stay put, watch Luke, protect Luke, and that is all. And now we're finding out that so many other things have happened, and in the words of Kathy Kennedy, the rematch of the century is about to take place. Rematch of the century, that's an interesting choice of words. I would have said something like the greatest rematch in the galaxy or something a little more Star Wars centric. Maybe she's playing her hand there and letting everybody see, showing her cards a little bit. She doesn't know that much about Star Wars, perhaps. I don't know. You tell me what you think about that. But rematch of the century, and what kind of ripple effects is that going to happen on the original trilogy? Well, we certainly hope that it has none. Another thing that we know about this series, and this is in the words of Ewan McGregor, the storyline sits between episodes 3 and 4. Last time, the Jedi Order was falling apart. It will be interesting to make a character we know in a way and show him, well, his arc will be quite interesting, I think. Dealing with that, the fact that all the Jedi were slaughtered with the end of episode 3, it's quite something to get over. I am excited about that quote. We are potentially going to see an Obi-Wan Kenobi suffering from PTSD. This could be, I'm not even kidding. I hope you're laughing right now, but I think this could be very interesting. An Obi-Wan Kenobi who is struggling with his emotions. Remember, Jedis don't use their emotions. This could be really good, and maybe that guilt, Anakin's turn, all of his friends being murdered, maybe that is going to be what spurs him to action of some sorts. We'll see where that goes. Definitely that's something that's going to be interesting. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are really excited about the return of Hayden Christensen joining the Obi-Wan Kenobi series as Darth Vader. Everybody talks about how, he's the shortest Darth Vader ever. Hayden Christensen's only 6 feet tall. That doesn't matter. They're going to pull that off. I am not worried. I, for one, am very excited to have Hayden Christensen's return to Star Wars. 20 years ago, would I have imagined myself saying that? Probably not, but this is the state of things now. Another thing that I think is a positive, Ewan McGregor obviously reprising his role, but bigger. He is executive producing this series. So if this show does not go well, yeah, people are going to be pointing their fingers at Kathy Kennedy. People are already pointing their fingers at Kathy Kennedy, but he is going to have some of the blame. And I, for one, am hoping that is one reason why this series just might be good. Just might be good. This will be the first Star Wars anything that we've gotten from Disney that the majority of fans will like, will love, will cherish, that does not have Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau's name attached to it. Well, with the exception of Rogue One, of course. So anyways, that is something that's going to be very, very interesting. And I, for one, am very glad that Ewan McGregor is executive producing. Now, another thing, Mandalorian director Deborah Chow is helming the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Arguably, the best 2 episodes of The Mandalorian was helmed by Mrs. Chow. So I, for one, and Nick as well, we're very excited about her being over this entire show. Remember, guys, it's only 6 episodes, 1 season, less than 6 hours in length. They're saying that the shows are going to run, have about a runtime of 1 hour. Well, you know, when Disney says something's going to be 1 hour, it's really going to be like 42 minutes. But anyways, we'll see where that all goes. And another quote right here from Ewan McGregor. We're shooting it much in the same way as the Mandalorian series was shot. We're using some of that same technology. I really liked it. And I like the format of it. I like the Western nature of it, like it's an old-fashioned TV Western. You know, it's brilliant. And seeing how they did that and the technology, the glimpse that they gave us in the behind the scenes of The Mandalorian and the making of Mandalorian Season 2 that we got, incredible. Every Star Wars show, movie should use that technology moving forward because it's definitely something that is brilliant. Now we want to move on to the viral video that has taken off, the behind-the-scenes leaked video on the set of Kenobi. Check this out, and I'll be right back. Looks like Star Wars, doesn't it? Doesn't sound like Star Wars. Sorry about that music. But the video looks great. The setting looks great. It definitely looks like Tatooine. It definitely looks like that could be Mos Eisley. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Everybody ever heard that in Southern drawl like that? Probably not. Guys, let me know what you think about that behind-the-scenes leaked video. Somebody's probably going to be losing their job over at Lucasfilm for that, but very interesting. And what we want to look at now is this article here. Jar Jar Binks won't be in Obi-Wan Kenobi Plus TV series. And I do think that this article is worth shedding some light on because actor Ahmad Best shows so much class, guys. So much class in what he says right here. The article says, everyone is getting excited about the Disney Plus series about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor is reprising his iconic Star Wars character, and he's joined by Hayden Christensen, who will take on the legendary Luke Skywalker again. Anakin Skywalker. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Wow, I didn't catch that the first time through. Yikes. The return of these two people has raised questions on who else might be returning, and one character has been filling up social media. I wasn't aware of that. While Jar Jar Binks was absolutely hated in Episode 1 of Phantom Menace, there are some diehard fans who have been hoping and praying he would come back and restore his good name. I wasn't aware of that either, but okay. I'll take your word for it. Some people thought the Gungan male military commander could be coming back for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. However, those hopes have been dashed. Actor Ahmad Best, who portrayed Jar Jar in the prequel films, has released a statement knocking back all of those wishes. And let's look at what he says right here. He says, thanks for the love. When asked, he was asked about if he's going to be. Yeah, right. Like, you're not on it. I see what you're doing. Okay. The guy's basically asking Ahmad Best if he's going to be in the series. And Ahmad Best says, thanks for the love, but I will not be, sorry about that, in this series as much as I would have loved to be a part of it, but I'm ecstatic to see the folks who I love dearly back and doing great things. So very, very classy comment there from Mr. Best. And we appreciate that, sir. That's exactly how these actors and actresses should be. Very, very good for you to carry yourself like that. So we appreciate that. Guys, let us know what you think about the upcoming Kenobi series. We've done a poll recently. Most people seem to be in favor of watching this thing, yet some people are so soured by the recent activity from Lucasfilm, from Disney, that they're turned off in such a way where they're not going to be watching this anymore. I, for one, am going to give this a chance. If it's good Star Wars, I'm going to support it. If it's bad Star Wars, I will disdain it, and I will make sure that we are all heard in that regard as well. They must know what we want and what we do not want. They must. And we got to support, in my opinion, what we think is worthy of that support. And it helps us to contrast the bad. Support this, don't support this, and then we move on and let them make good business decisions, which some would argue they haven't done yet. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. As always, I am the coach for Nicholas Glenn. We are You Are Echo Base Network, and we will see you on the next one.